Please welcome to the program, Joey C, everybody. Yeah! Whoa! Let's make it. Whoa!
What's up, Mud Shark? What's happening?
What's going on, dog?
Not much, my brother. Not much, man. Just got the grandkids over for the weekend.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had grandkids. There you
I
are.
got 13 of them.
You know, it's so funny. We met in person a couple weeks back, and it's funny when you actually meet a person and then you realize they're completely normal. Like, I had no idea
Yeah.
that
I'm
you and your
glad we
wife
met,
were...
man. I'm really
Me
glad we
too.
met. I really am. So
Yeah, it was one of those things. Like, he's just like, oh yeah, he's just a nice guy, and you and your wife are pleasant, and I feel like an asshole.
nah, I don't feel like an asshole, man. Everything takes its course naturally. It was bound to happen. When it happened, and it turned out to be good for both of us. So that's good.
I love how you had to drive 2.5 hours when I could have drove. I think we live like 20 minutes, 15 minutes apart.
Something like
To
that.
me,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Are you doing the Hackamania thing?
No, man, I'm not going to Hackamania at all. No, thank you. Oh, my medicine, yeah, thank you. Yeah. No, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not doing that with Melton, man. I mean, I'm over all his drama and all his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
Are you still doing his super tip thing?
yeah, because I mean, I took it because I mean, I was gonna take him to court, man. I had a legal case, and the lawyer was gonna take the case, and and then he's the one that came. I'll give you the super tip machine, and he did. So I mean, we're using it, yeah.
So it's just purely business between you at this point. There's no like
Yeah, there's nothing else, but
no relationship off stream.
no.
So he wants me to go. He made me an offer I said I'd think about it. What would you do if you were in my position?
Well, I mean, you're a seasoned comedian, 20 years. He knows that. You're going to bring a lot to the table. Uh, I mean, from what I know of him, when it comes to these events, he does pay. He's pretty on point in what he says. So, uh, I would take it. I mean, if you feel it's worth it. I mean, you know what you're worth. You know what I'm saying?
I'm worth $1,000. I'm kidding.
Hey, you might be. You don't. I mean, never under make yourself under worth anything. You've been doing this a long time. So, and
Well, yeah, I know what I get paid. Like when I'm with Nick on Thursday in Key West. I know what he's paying me, but it's a ridiculous amount of money. But yeah, I would go because I think it would be interesting content. I also think, something would come out of it, like ACs. There's going to be some sort of storyline. That's where I'm interested. And more importantly, just meeting the fans. I want to talk to the fans. I have no interest in talking to Carl or any of those people, but I'd go just for the fans. And it's Vegas.
yeah, I mean, last year's place. I think he's got a better venue this year. Last year's place wasn't the greatest,
Right.
and he was pretty much behind the scenes. Melton, I got there, and I mean, Melton and I have never had any friendship since day one, since I entered this world, and he goofed on me for a long time, and uh, the whole thing came by him offering us. He made an offer for me and my wife to fly us a package, and then he did it in a way that everybody's like he's just breaking your chops. But then I show him the tape. I show him the clip of it, and he goes, yeah, I did, and he tries to get around it. So we wind up going there because of Deadpool. Deadpool is really the one that basically
Right.
and other people too in our community. But so we went, and yeah, I did it for the fans too because I don't know if you remember. I can't remember his name. He was an old. I can't think of his name, man. He was an old chatter, a nice guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Anyhow, he suggested to me. He said, "You need to start getting out and meeting the fans because people need to see the real Joey C. Because everybody had speculated. Like you had reservations. You're in this.
Absolutely.
So and I never denied. I tried to contact you at least once a month for about a year. And you were very professional about it. You never came at me in any stupid way. You just said, listen, I don't know you. You could be a decent guy. I don't work with people that are not from my world. I'm a
Right.
comedian. You got to, and I accepted that. And I just said, Deadpool and I were talking because I spent a lot of time with him over the last couple of years, and I said, I'm really close to Chad. I think, 'cause Brennan put it in my head. He's the one that said, he comes up with the idea. You and Chad got to stream. You guys are right there. Kind of similarities and backgrounds. And I go, I tried to reach out, but I mean, I respect the guy's decision. And then it happened. It all came together, and it was one of the best nights I had hanging out with you. I mean, I really did, man. It was one of the best nights for us. So
It was a lot of fun, and it was unexpected. I didn't know. I was there for it. Number one, I didn't know my show was going to get canceled.
right,
But it ended up working out great, and we all did a stream together and got to know one another. But honestly, because of that and the excitement that came from it, an idea came into my head. I'm not going to say it on air right now because it's so good. I don't want to ruin it, and I don't want someone else to do it. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I know your grandkids are there. I'll message you. I don't know when you're free. I want to talk to you on the phone because I want to pitch you this idea.
All right.
And if you're about it, I want brainstorming, and I think it's a very good money-making opportunity, not just for that, but it can go outside the shitverse, the Dabbleverse. It's a really cool concept, and it can only work with you and me.
Well, I'm in. I gave you my new number. I DM'd you my new cell phone.
Okay.
So you got it. Call me anytime. I'm here. I'll answer the phone. I'm just chilling at home with the grandkids. We picked them up yesterday. It's my daughter's birthday weekend, so we gave her and her husband a chance to go out for the weekend. And
that was nice.
Yeah. So, I'm definitely in, man. Just call me anytime. I mean, whenever you get availability, just call me, and we'll definitely let's move forward with this, man. Because this is. I've been talking to my wife, and I said, I'm really glad I got to meet Chad, and now that he met us, I really hope, and I didn't even want to bother you, I didn't want to even bother you after we saw you a couple weeks ago. I go, I'll let Chad reach out to me, I think I sent you the picture of you and I texted to you one day, and then, I just waited for you to, and then you came, I heard people say, Chad come up with this idea, he wants to stream with you, and I'm like, oh, I'm in, right away. But I said, they go, you should cut a hold. I go, nah, he's got busy weekend. He's in AC. I'm not going to bother the guy. He'll reach out to me. And then I DM'd you and you said, yeah, man, when we get back home and get in my realm. And I know you weren't feeling well. Did you do a gig last night in Florida down in Largo?
Yeah, I did a gig in Largo yesterday, and I'm starting to feel better now. And you're on my to-do list of people I got to contact. Yeah. But the reason why I love this idea, and I can't wait to pitch it to you, is because we don't have to deal with any of this Dabbleverse shit. It could go beyond it, and it's something different, and I think it'll get a whole new audience, and that's why I want to do it. But also, you can understand how I was hesitant, because everyone in this world that we're in, they're all shitheads. They're all losers. I don't want to be so I was just hesitant. Anybody, but when you meet somebody in person, it's usually a different vibe, and that's where I apologize.
Well, I've watched you for 2.5 years since I've been, I might not always be in your chair, but I listened to a lot of things you said and how you got burned a lot. People, I've been trolled so much, and there's just not a lot of people you could trust. So I know exactly what you go through. But like I said, I'm just glad it happened. I mean, Brennan was onto something when he brought it to my attention when I used to go on his show, and I'm like, I agree, but it's gonna be up to you. You're the guy that's got the resume. I'm a guy that just popped up 2.5 years ago, a friend of Shuli's, and made a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? So and
yeah, and Shuli talks very highly of you. So he's definitely a Joey C fan. So I don't know. I'll DM you because you got your grandkids this weekend. I don't want to bother you with that, but I'm gonna, as soon as we get this thing rolling, let's make it happen after I pitch it to you.
I'm in. I'm like looking forward to it. Like I said, you can call me too. It don't matter. Like the grandkids, she just put them down for her nap. So if you got any time this afternoon, just give me a shout, man.
Okay, yeah, I might not be on here much longer, so I'm glad you could pop on for a couple minutes.
Yeah, thank you.
Plug your YouTube and everything. I'm pretty sure everyone knows it already.
Yeah, Catalan TV, Joey C. My shows. We got a members only stream tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and Monday at 6 o'clock with Lou and I, evening show.
So tomorrow at 6.
Tomorrow at 5. We're members only. Every Sunday we do a members only at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, go over there, get a membership, make it happen. Well, I appreciate you popping on for a couple minutes.
Thanks for having me, brother.
And I'll call you after this, okay?
You got it, man. Have a good night.
Why it's fresh on my mind.
All right, buddy. I'll be waiting. Thank you.
We'll make $1 million. I'm telling you.
Let's do it, brother. Let's do it. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Joey C. Welcome. Peace. Where's my roadcaster for the applause? I don't have one. God damn it.
Yeah, boy.
Making shit happen. I have a concept idea. I'm telling you, it is gold.